Which influencer makes the most money? Ooh, 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 ooh. The group will start off by assessing appearances. That's in bold text for some reason. They aren't allowed to mention their yearly earnings until they're revealed. This one right here, I know you can't see what I'm pointing, but that Asian girl is thick. Holy shit. Both of those Asian girls are thick.
I would put you in the front.
I agree, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot
Her mouth is always open. That's pissing me off.
down like 3 spots.
I disagree. I personally believe you probably make $1 billion.
I agree. I was gonna
Because he's white? That's kind of racist. That's
say the
kind of
same thing. He
racist.
gives me maybe gamer.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the middle.
He's still mentally here
He's still
for me.
tall as
I
shit.
feel
God
like your
damn.
shoes, Rhea, are kind of expensive. I can't tell if it's like a knockoff, but quality platforms are usually like
Plus the all black.
$200 to $300.
You give me like you have
That
like a
Asian
million
girl
followers
is
on
so
Instagram
thick,
and
but
you
she
do
definitely
like
has
model shoots
OnlyFans.
every single fashion shoot.
Like, they're not in focus. Whoever has that camera, they're not putting them in focus.
I want to put her in the middle.
The worse they look, the richer they are, is what I know. Yeah, the worse that they have their clothes, the richer they fucking are, which is crazy every time I see it.
Grace. I don't know, you give me like the vibe that you make a lot of money like selling cookies with your nice, or like sweaters on Etsy or something.
Cookies?
Yeah, very
Artist
sweet.
vibes.
And you have a fun TikTok. So I think you are like over here, yeah.
Hey, the black guys last. That's again, that's super racist.
I like this.
I kind of like it.
That's racist as fuck. So the black guys. the black guy. I haven't even heard them talk about the black guy the entire time. It has to be racist.
Cool with this too.
You think this makes sense?
I'm gonna disagree. I think Rhea should be one more ahead.
Okay.
What about the black guy? Look at him. He's so mad.
I would put Josh like further
In front
up,
of me,
like,
maybe?
Yeah, maybe between you two.
Yeah, I agree.
I would be good right here.
Amy makes that much.
Josh,
Come on.
Josh, where's your sweater
They have to give you the black pass. Come on now. Come to the front.
from?
H&M.
H&M. Okay.
But H&M's like a
She said, "Where is your sweater from? Can I ask her where her pants are from? Because I don't think H&M sells that. I don't. Not in her size. I
classic
can't
though.
say
Like
that.
I know a lot of guys who wear like only H&M, but they make good money.
Well, it's like
Because-
a lot of girls wear Fashion Nova, but they're wearing like $1,000 shoes.
True.
So
I don't hate this lineup.
She has a lot of talk for somebody that big. Custom pants. Custom pants. You can't say that, dude. Come on now. Come on now, man.
Make TikTok videos about like tech reviews and tech stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
could
money.
see that.
I
That's
run
definitely
a
money.
couple businesses from it.
what kind of tech businesses? Like laptops, computers?
Like type on keyboards, I make like custom ones. And I also now I'm getting into like clothes, so I designed this hoodie.
I feel like you're great with money, so even if you maybe
He's white. That's why.
technically didn't like bring in as much as some other of us a couple years ago, you maybe have grown it more because you're probably very smart. I feel like you absolutely
I
need
think
to go
needs to
higher
move
up.
up.
How many TikTok accounts do you have?
3 that have done well.
Jesus.
You should take my spot. I'm
would do
scary over
second,
here.
third.
Yeah,
Second.
I would put you like second.
Let's do second.
Tech is a lot of money.
Plus you have all those other income streams on top of it too.
Yeah.
So I teach people how to be content creators, but I'm also a Twitch streamer.
Do you sell?
What is her Twitch? I want her thighs to strangle the shit out of me. Just like come up behind and just fucking, you know?
Of course.
I don't sell a course because I believe in like making education free for people, so I don't like paywalling info.
What? What happened, dude? What are you talking about, man? What happened?
How do you make your income without the ads?
So I get $2.50 for every sub that I get. That's
Yeah.
like one way that I make my money, and TikTok sponsorships
Yeah.
mainly. And I also have like Instagram and YouTube and stuff, but they're like really small.
I mean, those are two pretty lucrative platforms, but also you have a lot of morals, which makes me think you don't make as much money because you haven't sold your soul.
Yeah, I mean, that with the LA rent rising though.
I still don't think you should be last though.
Like, I don't feel like she should move until we hear a couple more.
yeah, I would keep myself
I
down
was gonna
here.
be like, bring her here.
So I do a few different things. My big one is I am a sex educator. So I
Oh, what? How she go to school? Wait a minute. You can't just flow past that like that. What the fuck?
different things.
Sex educator.
My big one is I am a sex educator. So I host a podcast. We just launched the 3rd season. So I've been doing that since 2019.
Okay.
And I do sex education content on my Instagram as well as on my TikTok.
How much sex education can you get? I think after 1 season, I think we could talk about everything that's already there. You know, it's not like how much sex education can you get? All right.
And then I also upload all the podcast episodes to my YouTube channel.
Ooh,
And with YouTube, you've got
and she's been
ad
doing it for
revenue
3
and
years.
affiliate.
But my one caveat is sex education, which in terms of making money through sponsorships, not
harder.
many companies would want to, unfortunately, work with a sex educator, even though I think it's like a cool
And
thing.
it's harder to get ad revenue because
Yeah.
I'm constantly, working
Shadow
through
bans.
bands and things like that.
How are you making most of your money then?
Through all of those, as well as OnlyFans.
Ooh, but OnlyFans makes money.
Yeah.
OnlyFans. What are you OnlyFansing? Would you pay for OnlyFans, dude?
OnlyFans has such an uncapped potential. I would put you up here.
Third?
Third?
Like top 3 for sure.
Okay.
All right, so I make like content just around like money, and I try and teach Gen Z good like money habits with short little funny videos.
Finance makes so much money because not only do they push it, but you also get so many sponsorships, especially from YouTube. Are you
Yeah,
on
if you-
YouTube or are you on primarily TikTok?
It goes like in this order: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube stuff.
I feel like those videos also, especially in the way you do them with comedy, are super shareable. Like those are the kind of TikToks that end up on Reels, they end up on Facebook.
I'm a dumbass personally because I don't post. I post on TikTok and I don't post the same videos on my YouTube. Now I'm actually doing that, but I haven't done it before. I'm a dumbass. I didn't think of that.
I would put you up because
Definitely
you do finance. Finance is such a lucrative niche.
I'm okay with that.
Jesus, can this girl crush me with her thighs? That'd be great.
He's like, yeah.
Okay, I am a
Like, look at him. Jesus Christ.
TikToker.
I knew it. I knew
You would not buy our
it. I could
OnlyFans?
tell.
I do like mostly fashion stuff, like secondhand fashion, vintage stuff,
That's what they said.
and lifestyle.
What do you sell?
I don't really anymore. I started like my TikTok promoting my online vintage shop, and that's how I became a TikToker. And now I just like do fashion stuff.
Do you do it full time?
Yeah.
So your revenue comes from sponsorships?
Yeah, it's like all social media now.
I don't know, fashion makes like no money unless you're a thin white woman.
What did she say? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
Yeah, it's like all social media.
Wait a
I don't know,
minute.
fashion makes like no money unless you're a thin white woman.
A thin white woman? Fashion makes no money unless you're a thin white woman. She does check the white woman box. She checks the skinny box. She checks all the boxes, apparently. That's great.
So, so she's a thin white woman.
Everybody's like, this.
Being plus size in the social media industry
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody did not care about you being plus size, all right?
is definitely been hard. There's visibly fat plus size people, and then there's people with the quintessential perfect curves. Like almost, unfortunately, how plus size are you?
If you do like
What? So she's talking about like thick people, and there's people that like look like, unfortunately, looks like her, where you like just, you're rounded. I know where to talk, I'm big myself, so.
Like almost, unfortunately, how plus size are you?
Not even Albert Einstein can calculate this.
if you do lifestyle but you're a small creator, you get nothing. Like they literally only gifting campaigns, and then like even then they gaslight you into feeling like you should be grateful for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But given I'm guessing you sound like you're a very large creator, and then like I feel like I've seen
Very large. She's right. She is large. She is large.
videos on my page. I would maybe put you first.
Oh, don't do that. I'm also, this is like
Oh, I thought she was talking about the other one. Damn.
my
Oh,
first year doing this.
Yeah, I'd
Again,
say,
we don't
I'd
know
say
anyone's
right
size.
here in
I
front of
don't
me.
think I make more than you.
We still have time to switch. So
That's true.
Okay, so I am a plus size supermodel, so
see
everything
that.
I do is
Could
pretty
see
much
that.
lifestyle around that. And it's been my full-time job for about 4 years now. I have my own cannabis and sexual wellness podcast, so I do
Cannabis and sexual wellness? Is that two different things, or are they all one thing? Like weed? Weed and like...
that separately. I
right.
also have my own consultation and coaching business where I teach aspiring plus size models, so I have an
coaching as in like fitness or to be plus size and wear dresses? He reminds me of like Eggman, you know?
Online course that's a master class that I do quarterly, and then I also have a blog
can't say that.
separately that I post on at least once a week, and the ad marketing is just starting on my blog, so it's not too far in there, but I'm very familiar with ad marketing and revenues. Have a lot.
I will put you first. Like, just,
Yeah,
you have so
absolutely.
many streams of income.
So many streams of
don't-
income.
yeah,
You just seem very, very knowledgeable.
And what about you, Kazumi?
I do OnlyFans. I also do YouTube. I also do Instagram. My main stream of income though is TikTok, not specifically from ad revenue, but I make like 7 to 10 TikToks and I just like pump out as many reels of me as I can.
day?
Yes, with
shit.
different captions and.
I don't even do that. I do one a day. I should do more than 3 though. I should do 3 a day, to be honest with you. Speaking of TikToks, where's my phone?
Just
Let me
lead it back to
repost the TikTok.
my OnlyFans, but I make a lot of memes. That's like my kind of like niche. I make porn
Do you
and
have
memes.
a billboard in WeHope?
Yeah, I do. I do have a
Hold on, wait a minute.
I got in trouble for trying to have like a Shake Shack or
What?
I was a fry cook. It was not during like Shake Shack hours. That's like a health
After hours, you getting like I'm in the fucking custard,
Ew.
getting Kazumi
No,
juice in the milkshake.
didn't-
I'm never eating Shake Shack again.
I flew out my Discord mod and some of my Sims.
Do you ever feel pause
Some of
about
your
blurring the
Sims.
boundary between fan and someone who's in your life?
I think they're in my life. Well, I threw a Friendsgiving. I had all of them over, and
And it was an orgy?
there was like some.
Orgy?
With your Sims?
Orgy?
no.
The Sims are watching.
They were watching.
And
Yeah,
there's-
it was
oh,
like
okay.
musical chairs, but with. I flew out.
This bitch is just a freak of nature. Jesus.
I do OnlyFans. I also do YouTube. I
Duh,
also
we
do
know
Instagram.
OnlyFans.
My main stream of income though is TikTok.
Ow! How you do OnlyFans and your mainstream income is TikTok?
TikTok,
That
exactly.
makes no sense.
It doesn't
I
make
see
any
you on
fucking
the Reddit
sense.
every day.
You ready? She's- Where's her actual TikTok though? I don't even see. Is she banned or some shit? She has a bunch of like interviews and her tits are giant. Jesus.
Number one.
switch.
Absolutely.
How many guys you been
She's
with?
0.0% on
parties and I would get
OnlyFans.
like 50 dudes a night.
Okay, so you're on No Jumper.
Yeah.
That's the kind of video that goes viral. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Video has millions of views.
So my photo is a photo of me in Vogue.
Oh wow.
So
She is
I'm-
getting sponsored.
my butt's in Vogue.
Does Vogue pay a lot?
It's almost kind of like.
I thought it was the
being a
other girl.
Playboy Center.
Jesus, this crushed me with your thighs.
So I'm
Beautiful photo.
my butt's in Vogue.
Does Vogue pay a lot?
It's almost kind of like being a Playboy centerfold in a sense of like it's an honor.
Okay.
Congrats on your new baby.
Insert cash or select payment type. Use PIN pad to complete
I think I've seen one of his TikToks before.
Sorry, what? The average cost of childbirth and pregnancy care in the U.S. is $6,940 with health insurance or $13,000 without. And it can vary wildly. I changed my mind. What's your return policy like?
This is my dad, and this is his at-home work setup.
Hold on, Kanye? How the fuck he says his name?
He hates it. So today, I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna first add a custom keyboard I built for him and a mouse, and then we're gonna go ahead and give him the FOPO triple monitor laptop adapter. This is gonna turn his single laptop screen into a triple monitor adapter.
Oh my god, I think that's a little bit too much of that old man.
And I want to style this sweater. So this is
Race, Blink.
I just think that these bell bottoms,
Those pants are crazy.
It kind of matches, and it would edge up the sweater a little bit and make it a little more me. Wait, here they are. As you can see, I need
so
to be a little bit
cute.
taller for these, and I
Those
think
look
it
a
would
lot
be a
bigger
brand
when
wear
it was
these.
off of her than on her.
Wait, I love the fit.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I do.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Our noses smushed up against our kissing partner's face is actually opening up our nostrils and making their pheromones more obvious to us.
Okay, so I see why she makes it 3 seasons. I can see why she
And
makes
whether
it
you
3
realize it or
seasons.
not, your body will actually react to that person's pheromones and can make you more attracted to them if your body thinks they're a good biological match.
I would kiss you.
That's woke.
That's
Best website for
crazy.
Twitch streamers. Twitch Tracker is a website that tracks your stream data.
I'm looking up all these people, but especially the thick one. Especially the thick
Jamaican
one.
food is known as stone. Jamaican
Oh my god, please.
food is known as Stone's original.
Please, hold on, bro. Let me look her up real quick. Now you can see it.
How to get sponsorships, part 3. Also, hi, if you're new here, my name is Kat, and I want to teach you how to get that back for content
please
creation
crush
and make
me.
it a full-time career. And in part 2 of the
Please,
series,
Kat.
Please do not remove
Oof,
vids that flop. The
face.
TikTok algorithm is weird. You'll have a video that flops, and then 4 months later, that video will blow up. So
Yeah,
if
for
you
some reason it
how
does
to get
that shit.
sponsorships, part 2. Also, hi, if you're new here, my name is
Hey, bruh, can she just step on me? That'd be awesome.
It'll show you the max viewers, follower gains, and the amount of hours you stream per stream. They also
No,
have a very
she
nice
doesn't.
graph showing your average viewer count and the amount you streamed, and cool stats like average viewer count per day.
Yeah, so
I'm
that's like
subscribing.
similar to the type of
Things
content
I
I
need
do.
to know. Oh.
I feel like I should go down in the tech men.
I feel like
She has
I want to put
44,000 on
right. Use
Twitch. That's pretty fucking good. Don't worry about it, dude. All right, just don't
second
worry about
because
it.
I saw that ad. Tech pays well. That ad was really well edited. I'm pretty sure companies will see that and be like, I want to go and sponsor him again. But I'll put you second.
I'd put you second.
Yeah.
Key.
This is gonna be a bitch to edit. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
okay where I'm at.
Cat has 500,000 on TikTok, 42,000 on Twitch, OnlyFans, 21,000 paid OnlyFans. Holy shit. That's some money right there, especially for OnlyFans, like $18 to $20. That's crazy. A month, that's insane. 500,000 on TikTok, 600,000 on TikTok, 300,000, 700,000 on YouTube. Wow.
You guys feel like numbers, like the follower count matters?
No. Oh, hell no.
Absolutely not. One thing I'd like to say is like quality, depending what industry you're in, because I have a friend who has quadruple the following I do and 10 times the engagement, and I make 3 times as much as she does because of the quality, and I sell usage rights so people can use it as ads.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah, I would put you second.
Yeah, move on.
How many hours do you guys work?
I work every day.
A lot. Like this week I worked like 4 18-hour days. At minimum,
Oh,
there's
God,
no
that's
day
so
where I'm
hard.
working like almost every single day where I'm working less than 5 hours. At least.
I'm not trying to diminish what they were saying. Like, it is hard work. And like when she was talking about like, oh, like work doesn't end, but like it's like it does. You can go get a smoothie and like sit in your bed and scroll emails. It's not the same as like being expected to be somewhere and like be a slave all day and be off your phone. And like you're not a person when you're at work, but like you're a person when you're doing this job.
It's hard to when you do a job like this because at first I was like, oh, I don't
Why is she
actually,
mad?
work that many hours. But then it's like the second I wake up, I'm checking and I'm deciding what I'm going to do that day. And the second I actually go to bed,
all the day.
It's like how do you decipher what's work
yeah,
and what's
so it's
not?
hard when you're not doing it. Like I'm maybe not working 4 hours straight because I'll stop and I have the privilege of being able to grab lunch with friends or shop in the middle of the day or like do whatever I do. But that doesn't mean I'm not constantly, working in some capacity.
And then like
so it's hard
weekends
to
don't
know.
exist.
Right, exactly. Yeah. There's really no days off.
How was your come up? Because I started with gaming content and then I transitioned into education.
I did too.
Like when, oh my God, love gaming. But like, especially as like a female gamer who was trying to do content, I got memed on so much. Everyone's like, oh my God, you're such an e-girl. Like, yeah, like ABG e-girl aesthetic. Haha, you suck at the game
We love
anyway.
it. Now it's in.
Dude,
And now it's like
I know,
aesthetic.
and now it's cool, right?
What year were you doing that?
I was doing it in like 2018, 2019.
Okay. I was
That's when
doing it in
started.
2011.
Oh.
To be a female YouTuber in a male-dominated space in 2011 was traumatizing.
Brutal.
I have a question for you,
YouTube,
Josh.
first
Do you-
of all, is not a male-dominated space. I don't know where she get that information from. Maybe because of the people that comment on her channel might be a male, right? But it's not a male-dominated space. It's possibly a children-dominated space. YouTube gaming is a male-dominated space, really? Yeah, but there's not a lot of girls that play. You really can't call it male-dominated if the girls don't play games, right? Because if you go into the makeup side of YouTube, there's a bunch of females actually watching. They're actually putting on makeup on their face, and that's a female-dominated space. So it's not like, even if somebody talks shit, it's online. It doesn't matter to me.
Feel like
You
you
do
have
what
to
you
work
love, I
harder
guess.
or fight for what you're worth as a black man?
I don't know if I necessarily have to fight harder.
That's a
but
black man. Wait a minute, bitch. That's a black man. What's going on?
Traumatizing.
Brutal.
I have a question for you, Josh. Do you feel like you have to work harder or fight for what you're worth as a black man?
I don't know if I necessarily have to.
Work harder as a black man.
fight harder, but it is a little bit harder to stand out and like get people to take you seriously. It's actually one of the reasons that I've signed with like a management agency that only represents Black creators.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just feel like a like a small family,
Absolutely.
and I know that they're like out there.
And Josh, you have a manager. I don't. I think you're.
Okay,
getting
but I want to say this though.
They take
I have a modeling agency, and 80% of the work that I get myself.
That's fair.
It's more about him getting one. I don't feel the need for one because I don't think I'm getting as many maybe as he is.
Interesting.
That's just my take.
Okay. What's your second biggest channel again?
It's for my business and it has 75,000. Now I have employees and I don't really do anything.
Oh, you have employees?
I really don't
I have
think I should be.
employees? That means you're making a lot of money.
He has employees.
He has
I feel like I just want to move
employees.
myself
In between us.
you
I
guys,
that makes sense to
or
me.
like lower.
How do we feel about this?
This looks like our final answer.
I think we're good with this.
7th spot, Teddy, at 115K annually.
Holy shit, $100,000 annually is crazy. $100,000 is pretty great. Holy shit.
6th spot, Haley, 125K.
I thought she'd be a little bit less than that, but all right.
6-figure club.
That's still a lot of money. Holy shit.
175K.
Wow. Bro, are they lying about their numbers? You make that much on TikTok is crazy.
Grace, 180K.
Wow.
And the 3rd spot, Josh, 275.
Look at the gap between Grace and Josh. The gap is huge. She said 275K is crazy. Holy shit.
Okay.
I knew you were up here.
And in the 2nd spot, Rhea, 300K.
Wow, that's crazy. 3 million. Yo, I never. Wow, that's 3 million a year is crazy. Apparently, I gotta be pumping out these TikToks a lot more.
Sex worker?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, until they shut that website down, which they almost did.
Retire tomorrow.
Yeah, that's how is her taxes looking like? She has to be paying like $1 million in taxes. It has to be the case.
People.
It's still, even if he's the least amount, it's still like $175,000. Like, that's a crazy number.
Hate when you make a lot of money in a non-traditional way, and they really hate when you make it off sex work.
Yeah.
So I was very, very nervous about the reaction.
I am an anomaly and I don't represent what all sex workers make. I make a lot of money, but it is still something that you should deeply consider before getting into because it is something that holds a lot of social stigma and does make life hard if you don't like doing it.
And I just want to say that y'all have motivated me because I feel like I became like comfortable with what I was doing and like I haven't been pushing myself recently.
So he's gonna be in sex work now. That's gonna be great.
But now I'm like, y'all are doing so well. And I'm like,
well, that's
apparently I need to go on OnlyFans.
Crazy.
That's the
You
way
woke
to
up and
go.
made a whole website by yourself. That took me like 3 months on my blog to do.
Yeah, when I was 19, I was homeless. So I am really proud of you and whatever you've done and the fact that
But you at 3 million, girl. That's crazy. Going from homeless to like
you can employ
3
people
million.
and do so many cool things of your life.
I think there's an idea of what an influencer is in people's heads, and I think it's usually like a airheaded person who just takes selfies or uses a selfie stick. They don't understand, I think, maybe the nuance.
Like, I was kind of weird coming into it because I grew up really poor, and like $180,000 is like so much money to me.
That's
I
not a
would be
lie,
happy
yeah.
making the amount of money I make right now for the rest of my life. And I feel like everyone gets into it and they're like, I have to be a millionaire and I have to like monetize every category of my life. And that's probably where it becomes like an insane job.